Right everyone, I'm going to try something a little different this evening on this video. Instead of saying hey guys, I'm going to call you all Sprout Squad. And that is me membership title. You know, if you join the channel membership, it'll say Sprout Squad. So from now on, if you've got a problem with it, let us know in the comments. I'm going to refer to you all as Sprout Squad. So that's that. Anyway, in this video guys, I'm going to go through some likely additions that they will make to Battlefield Mobile, be it in the next test or indeed the global launch next year. Now I've got 3 categories to go through, so just bear with us, you know. I'll try and talk you through all the possibilities as best I can, to best of my knowledge. And a lot of these assumptions are based off the fact that they did say the game is going to be very like Battlefield 3. So keeping Battlefield 3 in mind is where I've come to some of the conclusions for these additions. Now, do us a massive favour guys, please like the video, make sure you do subscribe, and if you do want to join the Sprout Squad, it's not very expensive, it's a monthly subscription, you can cancel it anytime, just click the join button next to subscribe on my channel page. Let's get into the video.
Made of glass, it seems you're shattering the part of me.
So then, the first thing that I think they're obviously going to add, it's a bit of an obvious one, is new maps. Now, on Battlefield 3, there are 29 maps in total. Obviously, if they added all of them, it's going to be a very, 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 very large game. And for mobile, I don't think they're going to add all 29 unless they like sort of size them down, or maybe make them some for certain game modes and stuff like that. So, a couple of possibilities that I think they're going to really add into the game is, for one, Operation Metro. Now, if you're familiar with Metro, it's probably one of the best maps for infantry combat. It's very narrow, it's very streamlined, and it's usually on rush mode as opposed to conquest, though I think there was a conquest mode for the map as well, which was really good. Not so much focused on the vehicles. You did get a couple of ATVs and tanks and stuff like that, APCs, but it was mainly focused on the ground troop, you know, CQB combat sort of thing. So that's one possibility. Or Gulf of Oman, which is like a big sort of I think it's oil fields and stuff like that on a desert. We've got Omaha Desert as well. I think they will bring a desert map because obviously a lot of people do like the desert maps. And Wake Island is a possibility. Wake Island is like a long, narrow island, and you start with an aircraft carrier and stuff like that. I'll get into that later in the video of what possibilities that could bring to the game. Now, aside from maps, obviously they're going to add some new modes, because Conquest is not going to be the be-all and end-all of Battlefield. Obviously, Conquest is the main one that was used, or the only one that was used in the closed alpha test. And it's the zone control, you know, the large map and stuff, which would be ideal on a lot of the maps I did mention. But they will, of course, probably add Team Deathmatch, which is 2 teams of 12, usually, on pretty much, say for instance, Grand Bazaar, like the alpha was on. But instead of the zone control, you'll just be running around killing each other. But it'll be more or less littler maps, stuff like that. You also get something called Squad Deathmatch. If you're not familiar with this, it's 4 teams of 4. So you'll be in your squad of 4. And it's whichever squad gets the most kills. There'll be Rush, hopefully. Rush is the best one, I'll be honest with you. Rush is my go-to mode when I used to play Battlefield 3, 4, etc. And that will probably be on Operation Metro. Metro was the best one for Rush. Rush is basically, you've got attackers and defenders. The defenders have to defend these control points. The attackers also have to take them over, destroy them, move on to the next zone. You get tanks, you get sometimes aircraft, if they do get out of the game. And it's very fast paced, and you get a lot of choke points, a lot of action and that sort of thing. You also have Squad Rush, which, what you can imagine with Rush, it's exactly the same. Rush being between 24 and 32 players. Squad Rush is 2 teams of 4. It's a lot smaller. There's usually only one objective to get, and of course it's the 4v4 in the similar scenario, but the map is a lot smaller, a lot more close-knit, a lot more squad-based. You know, if your squad's good, you're probably going to win. Now, the next category I want to get into, guys, is the possibility of new vehicles. Now, as you know, we had the Abram, I think it was the Abram, and the ATV in the closed alpha test, so the little quad and the tank. And I think they are going to add at least a couple of new vehicles, so probably the BMP-2, which is another tank. We've got the LAV-25, which is like a people carrier with a semi sort of, not like a tank gun, it's more like a rapid fire sort of explosive round gun, and also fires missiles. I think they might add the dirt bike, because bikes are quite, you know, you've got them on COD, you've got them on PUBG Mobile. And the T90 tank, I think they'll also add. I think they'll add more tanks, more sort of people carriers, maybe the Humvee, stuff like that, HMV, or whatever it's called. Things like that, that's going to get you from A to B quite quickly. I don't think they're going to go for the massive 64-player maps. I think it'll probably be 12, between 24 and 32, like on Battlefield 3. Now, if they add air units, this is an if, I don't know if they will as of yet, but we might see things like fighter jets and attack helicopters and the Little Bird. But as well as that, they'll probably add the Centurion and the Tunguska. The Centurion is a stationary anti-air, like Gatling gun thing. You can jump in it. It's usually on aircraft carriers or on main bases. You can sort of target planes with that. And the Tunguska is like an AA tank with missiles and rapid-fire machine guns. And there is the possibility of the Osprey. If you're not familiar with that, it's like the big jet sort of helicopter. But like I say, I don't know. This is a very big if. And if they do add Wake Island, it's very air-focused and sea-focused. So we might see some speedboats and jet skis and the boats with the guns on top that I can't remember the name of. But yes, that sort of thing. So, guys, I would love to know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you do let us know. Also, jump on the Discord server, it's linked in the description. And please like the video if you haven't already yet, subscribe. But anyway, guys, hopefully we'll get some news very soon of the next test. Hopefully there's going to be a next test. If there's not, I'm going to be very, very gutted to have to wait till next year. But we'll never know. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.